Naples, Italy. Height of the tourist season. This woman is about to have her vacation ambushed by a tactic the pickpockets call Il Crimino. One man distracts the victim. The other smears something on her jacket. A third accomplice completes the highly coordinated maneuver right behind the victim's back. But these master street thieves are about to meet their match.
Policia! Policia! Okay, give me back the wallet. I saw what happened.
Legendary Las Vegas entertainer and thief buster, Bob Arno, is in town, and he's out to expose the secrets of their scams.
Now let me explain for you how pickpocket works. You see, pickpocket have to bump in. There's no way they're gonna go in bare into the pocket. There's no way. They're gonna like this, okay?
Here he is, the world's greatest pickpocket, Bob Arno.
For over 2 decades, Bob Arno's used his skills as a renowned stage pickpocket to catch real thieves and to teach travelers how to avoid being robbed. He's going to Naples to hunt their renowned pickpockets, the only ones whose skills, he thinks, rival his own. Bob's with wife and partner in crime chasing, Bambi. He's been to Naples before, but cracked the den of thieves.
I haven't come terribly deep in. They've been protective, there's been barriers. I only come so far, and then suddenly it's like I'm running into a block, into a stone wall. I'm not getting any further.
Welcome to Naples, ladies and gentlemen. Please make the seatbelt
Sembra che si stia vestire gangster. La polizia ancora non ha nessun sospetto d'arresto. La vittima è stata trasportata in ospedale.
Naples. 2.27 million people living in the shadow of an active volcano. It was a hot vacation spot when Rome ruled the ancient world, and it still sizzles. But behind its great food, great beauty, and rich culture, it's also a city of mob bosses, bag snatchers, and shell game scammers. But Bob's not here for the pizza. He is here for the pickpockets. He's coming back to find the one thief who has eluded him for years. A pickpocket named Angelo, who is rumored to be the best on the street.
The guy that we're hoping to find, is he still practicing? Or is he on the top just pulling strings and ordering people around?
Yes, he's gonna be working. The problem is that he may not be working in Naples 7 days a week.
Bob's had one encounter with Angelo years before. He even caught Angelo trying to rob him on hidden camera with a move Bob had never seen. But Angelo got away. Now, Bob's determined to track him down. Bob and Bambi have scoured the globe, seeking out pickpockets in every major city.
Hey, stop! Give us back the bag!
We go into all kinds of strange places, sometimes extremely dangerous places.
Don't stand still here. Hey, hey! Don't you dare put your hand in my pocket!
They have a simple technique for catching thieves.
We trick the thieves into thinking that we are bumbling tourists and allow the thieves to steal from us. the center of Naples, where all the action is.
Yes, I'm gonna have some elastic band applied under your torso, and it's gonna be like this.
Behind me?
Bob and Bambi are rigged with an array of hidden cameras to capture the scene action. And this is how Bob hopes to bait his first pickpocket with his lucky wallet.
Well, I guess very soon, a couple of hours here, I may lose this wallet. Who knows? I've lost it so many times, at least 150 times. I don't really want to lose it, but the trick is to bait them.
The wallet is only filled with scraps of paper, but Bob has used it on thief hunting missions and has always got it back.
I'm just gonna hold it up. Filming it.
For Bob and Bambi, there is a practical reason why they go hunting for pickpockets.
That might do.
I really don't think that this so-called petty crime is going to be solved by law enforcement or by politics. I think the only way to make a dent in it is teaching people that they have to be responsible for themselves. There is a way for them to avoid becoming victims.
There we go. Perfect fit. Very snug. All right, we're done.
They hit the train that takes tourists to Pompeii. Bob's heard it's crawling with pickpockets.
Nice glasses.
After 20 years of thief hunting, I know what to look for. The first thing is how they tilt their head. I tilt his head slightly to observe. A tourist is not. Then I look at the eyes. Are they smiling? If they're happy and smiling, there's no way they're going to be able to steal. A natural person, a businessman, tourist, behaves very different than a thief. And finally, I look for some of the tools. Sometimes they have a jacket over their arms to hide. They don't steal barehanded. They hide it.
After 30 minutes, Bob is bitterly disappointed to find out he's the only pickpocket on the train.
I'm looking at the here on board, and there is not a single pickpocket on this train right now. Nothing. 0, 0.
Anyway, I wouldn't
Waste of everyone's time.
Turns out getting robbed, even when you want to, isn't easy. It only happens when you least expect it. And that is the art of the pickpocket.
The more sophisticated pickpockets, they usually work in teams. Each member has a specific role. The blocker, or la nonna, as they are called in Naples, boxes in or distracts the victim. And the cannon does the actual stealing. And immediately hands off the wallet to the nearby shade. And then everyone splits up.
Bob and Bambi move on to a new location. Naples is one of Italy's largest port towns, with gigantic cruise ships dropping off thousands of unwitting tourists every day in high season. Perfect pickpocket potential.
Is over there.
Bob and Bambi hop on the bus that goes to the harbor.
It takes a pickpocket to know a pickpocket. When the bus stopped and some new people came on board, I immediately knew they were not regular passengers. I did not make eye contact with them. I kind of turned, I let them see the wallet, and they moved closer, so I knew it was going to happen. I never felt the wallet go. In all my years of thief hunting, this has never happened before. I had to brush against my pocket to make sure. They checked my wallet, realized it was empty, dropped it on the floor. Now this was my chance to confront them.
È possibile? Grazie. Grazie, grazie. Sì, grazie. Ciao, ciao.
This is potentially dangerous. These are criminals. If cornered, the pickpockets could turn violent.
È possibile parlare? È possibile parlare 2 minuti?
Yes.
Solo 2 minuti?
Yes.
Je fais la même que vous. Moi.
Sì.
Aussi.
Sì.
Scippatore. Sì. Mais grande spettacolo in Las Vegas.
Veramente?
Las Vegas.
Sì.
But Bob's all charm and works fast, a seasoned showman.
I took up my little electronic display, I show him a couple of photos, and he's really lightening up. Now he's smiling, and as I'm saying, you hold it, and see, and as I gave it to him to hold, I took his watch. There was no way that I could have planned it better. Just took off.
Grande spettacolo.
Sì.
Pickpocket.
Ho capito, ok, yes, I understand.
They volunteered and said, hey, let's go over and have a coffee here together.
Un minuto.
Prende il caffè.
Oui, mais un minute. Parla italiano solo?
Italiano.
So now I want to have coffee, I want to be able to interact with him, so I need a translator. So we had Michele, our sound man. He's sitting a little further away, as if he's just a student waiting for another bus.
Do you speak English? Parla un poquito inglese. No,
I can speak English. What do you need?
Little translate.
Translation, okay. Well,
Yes, for 5 minutes.
Hold on. What's your name?
Franco.
Okay.
Dove sei tu? America.
America.
Dove? Quale?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, California.
No, Nevada.
Gioca slot machine. Roulette.
Grande cravatta. Camis.
Bob has his first pickpocket. He's playing a risky game with real criminals. He's not in Vegas anymore.
Soldi da qua,
Ok.
senza prendere il portafoglio.
Oui.
Capito?
No.
These men are thieves who grew up on the mob-run streets of Naples. But Bob's had 2 decades of practice. In an easygoing style, he swaps stories with the thieves.
Senza prendere il portafoglio.
Oui.
Capito?
No.
Prendere caffè.
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 The sound man Michele is now Bob's translator.
He said that he wants to come and see your show in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Bob tells them about the legendary move he has seen just once, and here in Naples. The pleating of a pocket lining. He plays to their pride.
When I'm in Las Vegas, if I want to be good,
Right?
I must be able to do this move.
È stato bravissimo, lui subito simpatico, però deve uscire una settimana a festa amici, la dice. A Milano, Londra, Roma.
Long, you have to go with him for 1 week.
His ploy works. The thieves offer to help Bob track down Angelo, the pickpocket who did this amazing move. Bob proposes they meet again tomorrow at a more discreet location. They agree.
Domani alle 10 allora, vediamo un po' come possiamo.
We have an appointment. We're supposed to meet them tomorrow. Now, will they show up? I don't know.
I have had so many thieves that I have spoken to, making some sort of appointment, and they never show up. We do have an appointment with this guy, with his friends.
Despite the rain and the real risk that Bob is working for the police, Franco shows up with his crew. The pickpockets are taking a tremendous risk. But then again, knows Bob, most of these guys have done hard time. He asked to see the move they did on him the day before. One that even a master pickpocket like him could not feel. The pickpocket crew agrees to reenact their secret moves for the camera.
Mi accosto alla preda. Faccio un colpo di tosse per far capire al mio compagno, la nonna, che si deve avvicinare per cogliere la copertura. Nonna. Prendo la pantofola. La sbacchetto un po'. Giusto? Poi io dico vicino al mio amico. Buttamelo poco con quello.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
A momento la tiro e gli faccio cavallo a Mirko. Fa cavallo?
C'ha il marsupio. Chiamo il mio amico per farmi coprire. Apro il marsupio. Dico al mio amico di spingerlo poco. Dentro il marsupio.
Some of the moves I had never seen before. So they must have done these particular moves for years on end. So the demonstration was perfect. To me, the most amazing thing was the coordination. It was teamwork. They knew right away their spots. The blocker is always a blocker, and the guy who extracts the cannon is always the cannon. It looks very strange to an outsider, and because it's Asian and it's not on board a train, it kind of looked unnatural. As soon as they concluded the move, they split up just the way they do in real life. Quite amazing.
Franco, Principe Las Vegas.
Lost in the excitement, Bob decides to show them one of his stage tricks, removing a man's belt.
Now you have in the pocket. Franco wants to know because there are money belts. I'm not interested in money belts. Franco is interested in money belts. Correct?
Yes.
The wheels are turning in Franco's brain. Bob's possibly just turned a Vegas gag into a Naples crime. It's a fact that escapes Bob as his fascination grows. After more than 50 years of stage tricks, Bob secretly has doubts. Now they surface.
They still cannot understand why you do these things.
Why the best pickpocket in the world?
Yes. Why is it something for yourself?
Where am I in relationship to him?
Allora, perché lui si vuole paragonare a voi. Siccome lui ha fatto sempre lo show sul palco, e dice, ma io quanto valgo con quelli che la fatica non mi sapere? E quindi lui si vuole paragonare, è lui che si vuole paragonare.
Allora, se non parliamo prima di questo,
bravo, c'è un'arte, e il prestigiatore è un'arte, o pittore è un'arte, o carrozziere è un'arte. Allora, se
però non possiamo andare alla realtà.
Non si può fare.
Ma tu condividi quello che
But for the real pickpockets, there's a hint of reality and sadness.
Io ho vergogna di avere uno zio così.
Perché?
Perché?
Nel contesto in cui noi ci troviamo.
Lui ha vergogna.
Ha vergogna. Ma perché non ti piace?
È la nostra sopravvivenza. Io cerco al più presto possibile di non farlo più, perché io sopravvivo con questo. Faccio dei danni, però cerco di non farli.
The meeting ends. Bob's learned their tricks, but Franco's also got one from Bob. It's an indiscretion Bob and Bambi will later think hard about. and regret. Bob Arno realizing that he has planned a tricky double game that could backfire. And the thieves may not let him deeper into their world of secrets.
Let's be realistic here. Getting close to these guys and getting a certain friendliness, if I don't break down the barrier and get them to accept me, they're never going to spill their guts. That certainly is important.
You do a great job of getting them to accept you. It's just that sometimes I think you kind of almost forget that you're dealing with thieving criminals, bad guys. To show them how to do something like a belt, which probably never occurred to them, that's maybe a little bit negative.
I did give them half of the moves.
You planted the idea that it's possible.
Non ho visto bene, io vorrei vedere meglio.
You can't possibly steal a belt out in the street.
Really?
It didn't occur to me when I did it. I mean, I could see a light go up in the, you know, he came alive. Yep. I did that belt thing, and he said, hey, wait a minute. I'd like to be able to steal a belt.
Exactly.
Well, he's not going to be able to steal a belt.
But you planted the thought.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily understand all Bob's motivations and desires.
And like an undercover cop, the temptation to blur the lines of legality is a real risk.
There's a lot about him I don't understand. I think he's a really weird character.
On their third attempt at thief hunting, Bob and Bambi hit a street market that Bob hears has 15 reported pickpocketings every Sunday. Bob's ever-hopeful Angelo may show. This time, Bambi's gonna be the bait. Bob wears the sunglasses cam and carries the book cam. Bambi has a purse cam that, if they're lucky, will get a shot of a pickpocket's hand going into her bag.
Let's move on. There's nothing here. We need to get in where they may be. Get in there. We don't want to waste our time.
Bambi moves from stall to stall, looking for trouble.
How much that costs? That's what. Now, stay where you are. That's good. That's the lady there. No, she's not aware of you yet. You want to be in with her. It's not going to happen.
But after 2 hours, nothing. Once again, it's proving hard to get victimized. If there are pickpockets here, they're not biting. The word may be out, and the thieves know to avoid Bob. Bob still hasn't found Angelo, the elusive master pickpocket he's looking for. His hunt is going nowhere. He enlists Michele, the sound man, to call Franco and his team, asking them to help him find Angelo. And then Michele has another idea.
I've got a friend, and his name is Sergio. He knows a lot of people in Monte Santo, this central area of Naples, and he's going to introduce us to couple of his friends who have been pickpockets for all their life.
Ciao, sono Salvatore.
I'm Salvatore.
Borseggiatore.
I was a pickpocket. I realized it was bringing me to the point of destruction because it does destroy you. That is, in the sense that you go to jail, then you get out, and it takes time to catch up with society. People move on, life evolves quickly, and you're always left behind. I said, no, this isn't for me.
Questo lavoro, veramente? No. Vi dico la verità, non mi piace. Però lo faccio perché comunque per vivere. Cioè, sto qua comunque perché il lavoro a Napoli è molto difficile, non è che poi ci sia tanto lavoro. Lo faccio perché lo devo fare. E così ho cercato di cambiare.
So I changed my life.
Perché,
because,
cioè,
like,
non mi piace.
I didn't like this job anymore. Because freedom, according to me, is worth more than anything else.
Questo mi ha fatto.
That made me stop everything.
E ho cambiato.
I changed, and today I work.
Sono felice.
I'm happy.
Guadagno di meno.
I earn less, but I'm happier.
A dinner is planned for Bob to meet Salvatore and Stefano, the two former pickpockets contacted by Michele.
Okay. Buonasera. Buonasera. Allora, buongiorno.
Salvatore.
Okay.
E Stefano.
Opinion. How many good pickpockets are there in Napoli?
No, non è importante che si deve dire che sono tutti bravi. E quanti stronzi ci sono?
È sempre una fantasia che crei tu quando devi giocare il portafoglio di una persona, perché tu hai ambientato un uomo di come te la vita, quindi hai pure una faccia a lei, non so, che non è detto la che
non lo so.
perché stai la faccia
Now what does he do?
Ora con I turisti.
No longer picking pockets, Stefano now works with an agency that protects travelers from getting robbed.
Vabbè, ma c'è un amico mio, no? Che mi vede a me che sto accompagnando I turisti. Non viene vicino per fare qualcosa, stavo a mettermi in difficoltà. Cioè, capito? Quindi sta alla larga.
That is great.
That is great. That's why they should use these guys to do this job, you know?
Ma lui ce la posso fare una domanda? Come no? Il suo sogno, no? È mai stato per esempio lo fa mezzavi, no? E questa è un'emozione, per esempio, non occupante, però mezzavi.
Have you never decided to have doing it on the street?
Yes.
Sì.
Sì.
I am always wondering, whenever I walk, can I or can I not get into that pocket?
Once again, Bob reveals a hidden side of himself. The line between the hunted and the hunter is gradually getting blurred. The bag snatch. It is crude, it is fast, and it happens on the streets of Naples every single day. The pickpockets loathe the bag snatchers, calling them a disgrace to the art of stealing. They say even on the mob-run streets of Naples, there is an honor among thieves.
A good pickpocket is never aggressive and never steals from little old ladies. He only steals from people that you can see that they've got money. I started when I was little. I was 8 years old when I did it for the first time. It's no stealing for fun. You steal because you have to.
After almost 2 weeks in Naples, Vegas-staged pickpocket Bob Arno's quest to find master pickpocket Angelo has reached a dead end. Even soundman Michele's calls to Franco and his crew go unanswered. He continues to ride the buses, hoping to encounter. Instead, he finds only amateurs.
And as I got on the bus, I could feel a hand going into my pocket, and that's when I realized that I might actually lose my wallet for good.
Give me back.
Sorry, come
Polizia! Okay, give me back the wallet. Return the wallet. Give me back. Give me back the wallet. They took the wallet. I saw what happened.
Bob knows he's almost lost his lucky wallet, his talisman on hundreds of thief-hunting missions.
I saw you coming in. Ah, yeah. Those two were together. They slid it out. It came out about nearly all the way up to the top. And then the very last part, when I reacted, they shoved it back in. If I lose it to them, there is no finesse involved, nothing. It's history, it's gone forever.
He's given up. Bob's worried that every pickpocket in town now knows who he is.
Those guys tipped off the others.
But pickpockets only strike when you least expect it. On the second bus, Bob makes a surprising discovery. Mirko, the pickpocket from Franco's crew. And with him, it's Angelo, the legendary pickpocket Bob has been seeking for years.
My thought is, there's no way they're gonna recognize me.
For the baffled thieves, it's too late to get off the bus, and Bob is all over them. In the chaos, someone steals Bob's lucky wallet. The one that has been stolen and returned at least 150 times.
They took the wallet, I haven't got it back yet. I'm gonna have to get it back, but he's not giving it back yet. Can we ask him to give it back?
Volete scendere a prendere un caffè?
Bob can't believe his luck. Getting robbed randomly by Angelo, who he's tried so desperately to hunt down.
Caffè freddo.
Caffè freddo.
Caffè fritto, sì, sì.
Okay. Signore, pure ricordo.
Bambi.
Ricordo.
Bambi, ok.
Ok.
He thinks he's the best.
Lui dice, tu credi di essere il migliore?
Io sono il migliore. Number one, no place. Number one, non passare avanti, no, non superare a me.
Sì, ma sai già sei sposato,
Metterò io dentro soldi.
Ok.
Pure da dentro del Castillo prende soldi.
He can do that?
Prende soldi da tutte le parti, pure da dentro all'Emuton.
He takes money all the time.
Why not friend of mine? Prepare.
Okay.
Bob explains that he wants to learn about the move that he's heard is Angelo's specialty.
No. Okay, so, here's what I'm looking for. Long time.
How to steal from a front pant pocket without being detected.
No, they
piano piano.
Yeah, piano. Correct. That.
Piano. È facile.
He says it's pretty easy.
He thinks it's easy?
Bob has a sudden inspiration. What if he could get all the pickpockets together for a meeting, and he could uncover even more of their tricks?
You know, what I really want is maybe to meet the brothers in a restaurant. He explained on me, I explain a few from him. Okay, so Luciano, Angelo, okay, maybe Franco, yes, very good, and maybe Enzo. Enzo is good.
Ok, devi tell him devi mettiamoci d'accordo, fissiamo una data.
Venerdì e pomeriggio, a Roma mangiavo.
Ok.
I want to stay in the morning, insieme a Giaffari, I want to stay.
Okay, now he has to go.
Okay, but... Grazie.
Bob's lost his lucky wallet, and none of the thieves will admit to having it.
Well, maybe I succeeded getting Angelo to talk, but I still don't have my wallet. So this is not particularly funny.
Two days pass. Bob Arno is moments away from meeting the largest group of top pickpockets he has ever assembled in 20 years of thief hunting.
In a couple of minutes, I'm going to go into the thief's den. All I know is that all of the pickpockets that we've been searching for the last 2 weeks are all going to be gathered there. It's going to be amazing if they all show up.
Unbelievably, they do. A brotherhood of thieves who have never sat around a table together in all the years of working the same streets.
How long have I wondered if I could accomplish this?
It's something that for a very long time I really wanted into the den of thieves. I have always wanted to see really skillful thieves of this nature interact. When was the last time they all had the meal together like this?
Non è mai capitato.
Never. C'est la prima.
Difficile la prima volta, sì. Veramente. Difficile.
Special moment speciale. Grazie.
Bob looked really, really happy. Somebody said, like a kid at Christmas. He was sharing the profession that he loves with people who use similar skills for a different end, but he loved it. It was obvious that he was having a great time.
Soundman Michele is once again translator. Now Bob has shown the front pocket move he has desperately wanted to see.
Angelo is gonna show the lining finger with the accordion.
No. Hey, who took my money? Ah, grazie. Another.
Complimenti.
Così.
Così. Reverse.
Così.
Reverse.
Così.
Okay.
No problem.
Let him show me that. That was very good what he just did. Because he is never touching the body away in this direction. Shall we have some desserts, guy?
Actually, they've asked us some pasta.
Oh,
they are still at the first course. Yes, you know.
What?
This is Naples. This is just
Pick a pocket.
Bob realizes this may be the best moment he will ever have to give in to the temptation to test himself in the real world.
Is there anywhere on Sunday that we could test my skills in their ways?
Allora ragazzi, ci rimane solo una cosa da fare. Bob è bravo, l'avete visto, ci sa fare, lui ha lavorato sempre sui palchi. Però mo dobbiamo trovare un modo per far provare questo senso della realtà a Bob. Cioè,
Bob wants to do a real-life theft, and he wants a team to help him.
So, I need Mirko, and I need Angelo.
Angelo.
And I want to try also Franco.
No, Franco.
I need the three.
Okay, Bob, 3. No problem. Boss, follow me and Bob.
Okay.
You're going to be 3 members gang,
okay.
And you're going to be the one who's going to do the steal-off.
Okay.
What do you think, Bambi? What do you think about this test? Do you think it's a good idea?
I'm not sure he has the balls.
The pickpockets agree to take the Vegas showman out for some real thieving. Bob's quest began to hunt thieves down. Now he's walking up to a dangerous line.
Bob, I love you.
Grazie.
Back at the hotel, Bob and Bambi are still wearing their microphones as they discuss his risky plan.
The plan was to do the bus, and now you're chickening out. And the thieves are ready for you, and you've chosen your team, and at the last minute, you're too scared to do it or something like that.
Yeah, well, Bambi, to tell you the truth, I never agreed in the first place.
Yes, you did. You chose your team in the restaurant.
Yeah, but there's a million things that is not clarified.
So So if it's not clarified, you just say, well, forget the whole thing?
Yeah. I went out with a lot of reservations, to tell you the truth, because not my comfort zone. It's not something that I'm experienced with.
It's like one of the hottest rooms, the hottest days. You're fighting a losing battle. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for him. And I don't want any elbows in his teeth.
I guess I'm in the steel business, somehow or another, breaking down barriers inside myself.
Bob's pickpocketing crew arrives at the designated place and time. But to make it okay for himself, Bob has agreed to return whatever they steal.
This gonna work.
Dicevo che vedessi una bella pantofolo, tieni i soldi. E Michele, diglielo.
This time, Franco's wearing Bob's sunglasses camera. The people on the buses have no idea that a team of pickpockets are coming aboard. There is a real risk for Bob that this could blow up, even turn violent.
Okay, get on. Here you go.
As Bob is getting on the bus, he goes straight for his first target. He does the steal, but Bob's nervous and quickly reverts from thief to Vegas showman.
Can I ask you if you are you a tourist in here? Or where are you going?
Sorry?
Where are you going?
Today, you mean?
Okay, no, but I mean, if I could just have a chat with you for maybe 1 minute.
It's more street theater than street crime.
Does this piece of paper belong to you?
Yes, it does, yeah.
It does, okay. And so where did you keep that?
Well, it was probably in my pocket when we got on the bus.
No, it was in your backpack.
Oh, was it?
Okay. And you have a zipper on that, okay?
Yep.
And I think that the phone is probably yours.
Yep.
Maybe we should try and get off here. Shall we try and all get off?
Scendiamo.
What has happened here, you have actually been funded by a team of very skillful pickpockets.
Yep. Ciao, attenzione. Portafogli. Così. In futuro, no?
In the future?
Prendi il portafoglio, mettilo così.
You bring your wallets in a horizontal position.
Horizontal.
Not vertical. That's gonna make it very, very difficult.
And while they're talking, Bob makes a second steal. Franco also explains that placing a wallet with the opening facing down would discourage even the most skilled pickpocket from attempting a steal.
Sicuro.
Hey, get me back.
Okay?
Australia.
Ciao, Sydney. Ciao, Sydney.
Okay,
Now we have to divide ourselves.
Okay.
They don't have to recognize. You choose the man, and the guys come in.
Okay.
As a street thief, Bob's pretty much flunked on his first attempt.
Bob.
Bob loses his nerve, and the pickpockets now clean house.
Okay.
Grazie.
Before anyone gets off the bus, the pickpockets confess to the crimes. Articles are returned to their owners, and for the tourists, lesson learned.
Fammi qua. Sì. No. Ciao.
As for Bob, he's realizing he may not have what it takes to be a real street pickpocket.
Let me get them. What Angelo did there, I could not do. I don't have that experience.
L'anima,
Yeah.
l'anima.
Come stai scendendo?
E dentro l'anima, come ti ho spiegato? E
The thieves tell him he has all the right moves, he just doesn't have the heart.
Dicevo che è facilissimo. Non ha da fare nessuna scuola, no, ha da mettere solo in mano.
Well,
È perché lo vedo bravo, un po' fu bosseggiatore. Ok, Bob. Oh, ma la differenza fra me e te, tu fai ridere e io faccio piangere. Ok?
Sì, corretto.
Ok.
Lui non lo potrebbe mai fare vero. Non lo potrebbe mai. Sono la luna e il sole. Cioè, lui può far solo ridere a uno show televisivo in America, può fare solo questo. Adesso ci rimane solo di salutarci e spero che presto tu ritornerai, così per vederci. Un buon viaggio. Ciao, Bob. Ciao.
It looks like a fond farewell between friends.
Ok.
But these are real criminals who make their living from stealing other people's money. Bob has earned fame and fortune stage doing many of the same pickpocket moves, but to him they're just tricks. Bob now has had a brief glimpse at their world, and he knows it can never be his.
What was amazing today is I realized that I'm nowhere near as fast as these guys. It was like boom, 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 boom. Over, 12 seconds, finished. Suddenly, you know, I'm shattered, partly my own confidence, because I learned a lot more here today.
He should do it on the stage where he can really shine. Here he was really second rate. On stage he's first.
Time to go home, but there is one last missing piece.
Okay, baby, can I give you a minute? Can I have a few minutes?
And soundman Michele's got it. Little did Bob know that the soundman had a few tricks of his own up his sleeve.
Okay. That's cute. See that?
What?
He's learned. You're from Naples, correct?
It's cute. I don't know what I'm looking at.
I didn't arrive with a wallet.
What was that?
He's very good.
So are we saying that?
This.
Are we saying that?
This.
Are we saying that Michele stole it in the first place?
You're the thief.
You're the thief?
Am I?
You are the thief. Come on.
I will
Fist
never
up.
confess that.
I want to look at the face.
That was just
Very good.
Attention, please.
It will never be stolen again. Never.
All passengers due to security reasons.